welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another vlog, right? So the title of this is 25 relationship questions. Hold on, I'm gonna read. I got the things right here. 25 relationship questions to find out who you really are, right? Okay, so the first question is, what makes you feel most loved? Words, actions, time, or touch. So love languages, right? Words of affirmation. I used to be like, what's it? Physical touch. Physical touch is cool and all, but words of affirmation, um, actions, and time. Yeah. I mean, people say they're gonna do things, but actions speak louder than words, right? And then time, quality time. Second question, what do you need from a partner that you rarely ask for directly? It's like reassurance, but then it's like people hate when they get into a relationship with someone that is needy. I don't think somebody asking for reassurance is that bad, because you never know what this person went through when they was younger or how they felt in other relationships. Like if they feel like they don't need anything else from you but reassurance. People wake up with different feelings every day. Somebody will look you dead in your face and tell you how much they like you. The next day, like nothing ever happened. Like you just said that yesterday. What the fuck happened in 24 hours? People change overnight. So I don't know, reassurance, because I mean, I've asked somebody, like, they was like, what do you like? Like, I'm like, reassurance. But like sometimes that annoys people that they have to keep reassuring the person that they're in a relationship with or talking to take the next step. They don't like having to reassure them all the time. Yikes. But hey. Okay, what's that was wait. Oh, that was number 2. I was about to skip and go to 4. I was confused. So number 3 is, what does emotional safety look like to you in a relationship? Whenever I'm getting ready to share something that I feel like it's traumatic, don't next time bring it up and use it as a joke. I don't like the using insults as jokes, and then when I say I didn't like that, you turn around and be like, well, it was a joke. So that definitely happened to me before. Like, I wear hearing aids, so I was talking to somebody, and I'm like asking questions about this person, getting to know this person, and what is something that you've been through, that you was younger, that you was bullied for, that you didn't like, or anything that you went through that you would like to share. Like, okay, I wear hearing aids. I have been wearing hearing aids since I was what, 2, 3, and if I'm telling him a story about how I used to get bullied, or there's certain what the actual problem is with my hearing, I'm explaining it, and then you turn around and use it as a joke. Like I didn't like, no, that's not a joking matter. I don't like stuff like that. Like, I don't like being mocked, especially dismissed. And if I bring up how that just made me feel, and then you try to do something to dismiss what I'm saying in the moment, oh no. Okay, so the 4th question is, what's a small gesture that means more to you than people realize? Than people actually pay attention when I talk. I could tell when somebody is not interested in what I'm talking about. I can literally tell. And that's one thing I hated. I've always been the one that when I always been able to feel energy and feel the room shift. You know how what is it? It's easy to some people to read the room, whereas others is not like self-aware, like don't know what's going on around them to assess the situation at hand. I was blessed with that at a very early age. I don't know if it like, but that's how I'm explaining it, right? So if I walk into somewhere and it gets very quiet, or not even if it gets very quiet, if I go in somewhere and I'm steady talking and everything, and I can see everybody else is so excited when other people are talking, but when it comes to me, suddenly people lose interest, and I'm like, okay. When everybody's talking at once, no, when I'm talking, hey dog, yeah, okay. I hope that answered that question. Okay, question number 5 is, what did you learn about love from watching your parents' relationships? Nothing. Okay, number 6, what's a relationship pattern you keep repeating without meaning to? Um, Definitely always dating emotionally unavailable people. And the thing is, they don't present that when you first talk to them. When they show interest in you. So imagine to my surprise when a whole that what I said, people change every single day. But that pattern that it seemed to always be emotionally unavailable people. I gotta stop going into that. Okay. Question 7 is, what's something you swore you never do in a relationship and did you? Well, I can say when someone shows you who they are the first time, leave them right there. Don't don't double back. Don't double back because they testing you, and if you let them test you and you don't correct it or leave them alone, they're gonna see how much more will you take. Yeah. Nah, don't do that. Okay. Question 8, who was the first person who taught you what it feels like to be let down? I feel like I've been let down by everybody, so I don't really, everybody let me down all at the same time. Honest. Most get honest. So I can't even pinpoint who it was directly, but everybody let me down right at the same moment. All right, question 9 is, how do you usually react when you feel hurt? Do you speak up or shut down? Shut the fuck down. I shut down. I'd be like, bet. hmm I'm like, oh, okay. And just close my mouth. Close my mouth. But let me get a little bit of liquor in me. Then I might make some noise. Oof. What is that? Oh, that's the road. Thought something's crawling on my leg. Okay. Question number 10 is, what's harder for you? Saying I'm sorry or saying I need you? I'm sorry. I would never ever out my mouth say I need you to anybody. Never. That's unfortunate. That's just not how I grew up. I don't know. I need you for what? I would literally be like, I don't need you. I will struggle on my own before I ever out my mouth say I need you to anybody. hmm And that is, I won't even ask anybody for help. I will literally struggle on my own. I won't ask for help. None of that. Very independent. Because nope. Nope. All right. Like I'm vulnerable, but I'm not vulnerable to the point where I gotta be like, I need you. I really, really need you. That's not coming out of my mouth ever. Question 11 is, what do you do when you're upset with someone but not ready to talk about it? What do you do when you're upset with someone but not ready to talk about it? I dead ass don't know, because whenever I'm really trying to think, what the fuck do I do? Honestly, if I'm upset with you, if I'm really, really, really upset with you, I just won't talk to you anymore. And I'm pretty sure it's not even like I'm upset with you and you don't know what I'm upset about. I'm pretty sure I've said what I was upset about, and then person didn't give a fuck, and I just cut off. Sorry. My tooth is mad sensitive over here. Question of 12. I was about to say question of 12. Question number 12. What's a conversation you've been avoiding having with someone you love? What's a conversation you've been avoiding? What's a conversation you've been avoiding having with someone you love? Is that a correct sentence? What's a conversation you've been avoiding having with someone you love? That don't sound like the proper sentence, do it? Honestly, don't even know. I think I'm starting to like lose my memory because I don't know. Okay, question number 13. Question 13. I ain't got to say number 13. What does it take for you to really trust someone? Yo, that's so crazy. That's a good question because I really don't. Can you ever really fully trust somebody though? People turn on you every single day. People pretend to like you every single day. Like, how do you know if you ever really trust somebody? Question 14. What's the hardest part of letting someone see the real you? It's nothing is hard about letting anybody see the real me. Nothing. I'm an open book. If you want to ask a question, I answer it. If I don't want you to talk to me, you ain't finna talk to me. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I want you to be my best friend, you'll be my best friend. If I want to hang out with you, I'll hang out with you. I'm gonna block you, I'm gonna block. Like it. Just as well as it can get. Probably annoying, yeah, but as well as it can get. Nothing is hard about letting people see the real me. Number 15. Have you ever loved someone and hidden it? No. Yeah. Explore fears? Nope. I've liked somebody and hidden it, but love? No. Never got into that. No, it was kind of like, as soon as I was about to tell this person I liked them, they got into a relationship with somebody else. And I'm like, oh, didn't even know y'all liked each other type shit. But glad for y'all. I'm going to step back because I don't want to be nobody's friend where I like them and they in a relationship that is messy, very messy. And then, yeah. Like, and it'd be so crazy. Like, right when you get ready to tell them that you like them, popped out. I'm like, oh, that's unfortunate. That was unfortunate. It says, okay, question 16 is, what's something you never told a partner but wish you did? I'm gonna be honest here. I'm 28 and I've never been in a real relationship. So I've talked to people, gotten to know some people, dated some people, and yeah, but never been in a real fully relationship at 28 years old, which is probably insane. But like, if I gotta be honest with y'all, I am scared to get into the dating pool. Do y'all see what the fuck is going on? Me? No. I'm good. If God has it in me to be single forever, I will be single forever. If God has it for me to get in a relationship and get married and have kids, then that's what'll happen. But right now, at this moment, I am not. I'm watching people be in love from afar, living vicariously through them, in the TV shows and the books that I read. That's it. No, I'm not putting myself in a dating pool. And then people telling me to get on the dating apps. The niggas on the dating apps is crazy. They are insane. I'm hearing y'all stories and you telling me to get on the dating app. What? No. And then there's there's a level of people that just wouldn't date because statistics shows no. And it's like, how do you know when your partner really likes you? You get into a relationship, you will be in a relationship for 10 years, find out seven of them 10 years y'all been together, the partner wasn't faithful. These are the type of shits that go through in my head. Like the scenarios that I'm like, all right, I should go out, go to the bar, meet somebody. I'm playing shit in my head. No. All right, question 17. Stop saying the other one. What's a non-negotiable for you in a relationship? You don't gotta be mean to other women, but please don't be like all lovey-dovey friendly. Anything that you don't want me to do, you shouldn't do either. No. And then being friends, being all buddy friends with people that you slept with before. Like, I'm not about to be, oh, that's my bro, and me and him had relations before, and I'm introducing him to you. No. Absolutely not. Are you fucking crazy? And then people be like, that's my insecure. That's boundaries. That is boundaries. If you don't want me to be friends with somebody that I have relations with, and why would you go and do it? Anything that you consider micro cheating, because you know men like to do all of this shit. But let the woman do it. Let the woman do it, then all of a sudden it's an issue. But it was okay when you did it. If anything that you don't want her doing, you shouldn't do. Boundaries. Okay, question 18. What do you think people misunderstand about the way you love? I'm very submissive when I like somebody. When I'm not in a relationship, not talking to nobody, my personality gives. Unfortunately, it's a little masculine because, well, I gotta fend for myself, very independent. As I said, I'm a female, but show a little bit of masculinity in the way I do things and how I handle stuff and how I go about different things. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anybody who come across this at this point, y'all can share or help me explain that a little bit better. Okay, that's the best I could give. That's the best I could give. I mean, I don't know, but I give up this hard, tough bitch. Yeah, I give off bitch. I'm very because when I'm outside and then it's the way people try to talk to other people. That's really how you pick up women. When I like somebody, I'm very submissive. Yeah, I am. Okay, question 19. Do you show love the way you want to receive it or differently? I'm very do Do you show love the way you want to receive it, or differently? Many people will give love the way they want. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, when I was talking to somebody, I treated them with the utmost respect and showed that I cared and was very interested in learning more. So I think I show love the way I would want it to be reciprocated. But how I want to be loved doesn't mean they want to be loved that same way. I definitely do show love the way I want to receive it. Okay, question 20. What's more important to you, chemistry or consistency? You need both. You need both the C's. First of all, it's 3 C's. Chemistry, consistency, comprehension. That's 4, communication. I feel like, but once you realize you have chemistry with somebody, then the consistency comes in. But then also, you can have chemistry with somebody, but it's just the right person at the wrong time. So they're not going to be very consistent. You know, Black people. Okay. Because I feel like, I was about to say something. Nah. I ain't even going to go there. Okay. Question 21 is, what are you most afraid of when it comes to being close to someone? Ooh. Low key, what are you most afraid of when it comes to being close to someone? Thinking they like you when they really don't, and you're just a safe option for them. Like, when people settle, because there's no way you're my first option and I find out after we've been together these years or these couple of months and you just settle for me because the person you wanted was with somebody else. Because that means to me, when that person becomes available, nah, don't even go there. But and then I don't know. No, that's what I got. The question 22, do you pull people closer or push them away when things get serious? You know what it is? I pull people closer, but then you know how when you getting real deep into liking somebody and then they say something that throws you off? Because I'm also like, every single thing, when somebody says something to me, I always think about what they say on like a deeper level. Sometimes it's double meanings to what people say. It's feelings behind what people say, the body language. Like, I think I just get to overthink it to the point where somebody says something like this, but it gives, like, the energy felt a little off in that moment. But then that's not... Fuck it. It could be a little slight joke, said I ain't like the joke, and push them away now. That's what I be doing. And I gotta stop doing it because sometimes it's not that serious. It's not that serious. You're just making something out of nothing. You gotta stop overthinking. You're overthinking yourself out of something good. But sometimes your intuition will be right. Like, you caught that little feeling of that little joke that was said. Now it's starting to unravel. But if you didn't overthink and make an issue out of that, then you would have never known. But I think I'm an anxious attachment. Anxious, avoidant. Let me see. Hold on. Let me look it up. Anxious, avoidant. I think. Anxious. I think it's called anxious avoidant attachment style. Okay, it says anxious avoidant attachment, also called fearful avoidant or disorganized attachment, is a relationship style marked by a deep inner conflict, craving emotional closeness, fearing vulnerability or rejection, pulling partners close and pushing them away. Okay, yeah. So anxious avoidant attachment. Mixed signals, high anxiety, trust issues. Yep. Okay, that was question 22. Now we're on 23. What's the difference between being alone and being lonely for you? I like being alone. I could sit in my room for hours. Like, I could sit in my room for hours. Like, it's very peaceful to me to just be right there in my room. I get my snacks, my water, my drinks, iPads, my shows, research what I'm doing. Other than lonely is, do we really have to describe lonely? We know lonely when we look at somebody and we see and we know being alone when we look at somebody. Okay. Question 24. What has a past relationship taught you about yourself? People like to be chased. Again, I've never been in a relationship, but I was talking to somebody and I realized you like to be chased, and I'm not finna chase you. Already told you I liked you, and you expressed that you like me, but I'm not courting. I'm not, like, it's a mutual thing to be courting each other. I'm not courting you. You're the man. What the fuck? I'm confused. You're actually giving me the ick. And I've let this be known. You look like a like, it ain't no, you look like you the type to like to be chased. I'm not chasing you, sir. I'm sure you have options. Go find one of them and let them chase you. I'm not doing that. What? I'm confused. Like, this is a mutual thing. We supposed to. Why am I only doing all of the work? Oh. Okay, question 25 and the last question. What would it look like to love someone without losing yourself? What would it look like to love someone without losing yourself? Ooh, what would it look like to love someone without losing yourself? Who is that? I'm trying to find. I don't know how to answer that question because I've never been in love. So can I answer that question? I think I'm gonna stop right here. Okay. This was, I mean, I learned some things about myself. Or did I? I mean, I think I'm a very self-aware person. So, okay, so I finished answering all 25 of those questions. If y'all like the questions, if there's some questions that you want to ask me, put it in the comments and then I'll do another video. Make sure I put those questions in my notes so I can answer it for y'all. But ultimately, was I surprised about any of those answers? I mean, no, because I feel like I'm a very self-aware person. But like, I know what I'm doing at all parts in my life. I don't hide myself from anybody. When I'm talking to them, I express how I feel, but also not even close to being in a relationship. And when you talk to somebody and you can feel when it's starting to get serious, and then all of a sudden next day energies change, it's like, see, this is why I don't even want to get into the dating scene, because no, absolutely not. I just feel like that's not finna be me. I'm not about to be in a relationship with somebody 5 years later and then realize that I was somebody's safe option. Do you know what that will do to somebody's self-esteem? And you know, sometimes it works out for people, but not me. I would like to know that I was your first option and you were my first option, and we found each other just like that. Ain't no, the person that you wanted wasn't available, so you just knew that I know. I feel like the only way a relationship will work is if the man likes the woman more. I feel like that's that's what I feel. That's exactly what I feel. There's no fucking way. There's no way. It never ends when the woman likes the man more than he likes her. It never ends well. And we see it so many times. We see that shit so many times. And it's actually heartbreaking to watch somebody go through that, especially if they content creators. Like, that is wild. Who did I see? It was some couple. It was some couple. I think they was a UK couple, watching their videos while they was together. And you never know what's going on behind closed door when it comes to two people in a relationship, when they get married and all this other stuff. And then when they get a divorce, and then the woman goes and explains everything that happened, and this man was dogging her out the whole time. But it's like, but you didn't have to marry her. You didn't have to be in a relationship with her. Nobody forced you to be in a relationship with her. And you got with her, and you knew that she loved you, and you just, what is it, abused that? Was it abused? Is it abused that? You just used her love for you against her. That is insane to me. Like, fuck no. You know, I like these videos. I think I'm gonna find some more questions, and I'm gonna answer some more questions tomorrow. And I'm gonna try to make myself look more presentable, because these two ponytails ain't cutting it. Like, I look like a teenager here. It's giving, let's see. The ponytails gives me younger, but I am 28. So, alright, this is gonna be the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, click the bell notification so you'll be notified every single time I drop a video. Peace out.